But first, when will they suffer enough? That's the focus of tonight's angle. Now, people on the coast can't be this masochistic. Under Democrat leadership, life in states from New York to California, New Jersey, Washington State, it's not getting better. Life is getting worse. From his open borders to his reckless spending to his anti-oil and gas crusade, Biden's policies have led to a sharp deterioration in the quality of life everywhere, but especially in the blue states.
The economy is so bad now. And, you know, even when you just go grocery shopping, everything costs a fortune.
There's been more vandalism, breaking into cars.
Starting to see a bunch of RVs, you know, up on Nickerson out there with chop shops set up. And, you know, this area here, tents along the cut, you know, that linger for several days.
I carry mace at all times, so I can't, even during the day, walk down the promenade and feel safe.
And the beaches are still beautiful in Joe's home state of Delaware, but residents are seeing record overdose deaths, mostly from fentanyl. Through November 30th, deaths were up 18% year over year. That is tragic. And as Joe and Jill are ramping up the 2024 campaign operation, well, some of their staunchest political supporters and biggest donors are downsizing their workforces. As recession fears linger, there's no hooray for Hollywood. In fact, Hollywood is planning big cutbacks and work stoppages. And in the legal world, where Biden outraced Trump significantly in 2020, things are looking really grim. Bonuses are drying up as billable hours are plummeting because IPOs, mergers and acquisitions, they're way down. And no surprise at all that banks, commercial and investment, are in trouble with big layoffs announced. Employees at Goldman Sachs are bracing for 3,200 pink slips. And for all their work to help Biden's in the last go-round, big tech isn't seeing big dividends. They're getting creamed. More layoffs. And a huge loss of stock value. Look at these declines. And naturally, because of the telework craze spawned by Democrat-supported lockdowns, commercial real estate is in crisis. So unless something changes, what are the cities going to do? Well, it's anyone's guess. Then there's big media. The corporate press that rallied to shield Biden from scrutiny in 2020 and through the midterms? Wow, it means bad news. A down economy means advertising cuts, which means job cuts. They jumped by more than 20% for media in 2022. And this is stunning, even for government workers who are perhaps the staunchest Biden supporters out there. The future ain't looking bright. After a brief respite in 2021, public pension plans are reeling from a 1-2 punch. The fallout from 2022's market rout and heightened demands to deliver cost of living adjustments. So all these voting blocs were sucked into supporting Biden. And what they got is Bidenomics and Biden crime and Biden's border crisis. Now, I realize that a lot of these folks, they probably never voted for a Republican in their lives. But when are they going to say enough is enough? For how much longer will they be willing to sacrifice prosperity and safety before they make a political change? Biden's boosters in the worlds of entertainment, banking, and big tech all benefited from those low interest rates. But thanks to inflation and Washington's nonstop spending, there's no more cheap money. And now they're getting walloped. So how much more money can they afford to lose just to show how woke they are? How much more destruction and death will urban America tolerate just to feel better about not voting for a conservative? Well, we're going to find out in less than 2 years. And that's the angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.